Oh, did it work? Estamos funcionando. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's me. Dope. Yeah, so that's working. That's actually really exciting. Shoot, I don't want to show that. Lol, okay. I literally just said lol. What is up with me? Close, okay. I want to do... Of course we want timestamps for... Stupid, okay. I want... Close, I want to share. That's not a very short link. Okay. Search filters, type features live, apply. YouTube search sucks. Why can't I find it? Configure my NixOS with me. Search filters, live. There we go. Okay. So I gotta share that. Okay. Okay. I need to we're going to make a to-do list. So where do we want to do that? Notes, we'll call it. See, notes, clear. And then we are going to want to create a new document. We're going to call it to-do. So, this is new, and currently it's like really, really basic, but it's Neovim. It's nice. So we have to come up with a to-do list. So, actually, one moment. I want to pull up. Cool. So what I can actually do is pull up my stream on my phone so that I can like look at chat and all that. Make sure it all looks fine. You know. I don't actually have headphones, so I can't hear if this sounds fine, so if it doesn't, let me know. Anywho, what we want to do is we want to work on racing hyperland. Racing hyperland. We want to work on configuring Neovim, because currently it's really quite basic. We want to improve bash aliases. Like there are a couple of functions I want to add. So I want to improve my push. I want to improve my push to get command. I want to. Oh, what else? We want to be able to push to get more effectively, because currently it's an alias and that's really bad. What else? I don't know. Well, we'll come back to that. You want to this is actually, that was not the most optimal way to do that. As a part of Racing Hyperland, we want to, I could have done that more optimally. We want to get a better wallpaper. We want square corners. We want a better Bezier. We want pop out windows to tile or be centered or something. Yeah, I don't know. Or something. So let's start with configuring Neovim. So we actually have a nice Firefox window here. I also want to work on shortcuts for things. So part of what I want to do for okay, basically my angle is to not use my mouse. So part of what I want to do for Racing Hyperland, this isn't really racing, it's more just configuration, but I want to improve Super plus S to rotate, because what that means is currently if I have multiple windows, I have what's known as master mode. So this is the master and these are the slaves. That's a really awful naming scheme. That's what they're called in the code though. And so I can hit Super S and switch the top two. But what I want to do is, first off, I want my mouse to stay wherever it is at the moment. So as you can see currently, it sort of gets teleported. It follows the window that it's in. But I want to automatically switch focus to the master. And then also, when I do the switch, I want it to take one from the top and then put whatever's currently here onto the bottom. So I want it to behave not exactly like that, but something like that, where this goes onto the bottom and it takes the one from the top. I also want to configure Kitty or Alacrity. I couldn't get Alacrity to work, but apparently it's better. Currently I'm using Kitty, which is inoptimal, but it's what came with Hyperland. It's fine. I don't really care that much. It's not that deep. Yeah. So I would like to do that. I want to make it so no confirmation to close, and I also want to put that into home.nix. Same with Vim, I want to put that into home.nix. Okay. So I think we're actually just going to start really I can't think. We want to first off, we want to remove all of my testing things, because to get OBS set up, there are a lot of testing things. We want to cd notes, and then Neovim to do. Oh. And we want to abort in that case. Oh. Yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, we close that. Head over here. Yeah, let's start by picking out a better wallpaper. That should be good. Also, I'm watching the stream on my phone. I don't like the amount of latency I'm getting, but average view duration. Wow. Chat rate. When was there a chat message? Views. Yep, that's literally me. I'm literally watching my own stream, and I'm the only person watching my own stream. So that kind of sucks. Why is the stream's bitrate so low? Okay, let's open OBS and resolve that. If we look, File, Settings, Stream. Okay. Output, video rate, going 500. We want, sorry about the beeping. I don't know if you can hear that. Sorry about the beeping. Apply. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna help immediately. 6800 is what it actually wants, so we're gonna settings, change this to 6800 kilobytes per second. Apply. Okay, we good. Pobrecito computadoras, tan calor. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to share this in like another server or two. Is there a self-promo? Okay. So now we put that somewhere else. What do I want to do now? This isn't really important. We can make square corners really easily, so we're going to open up your terminal thing. cd .files. I store everything in my .files folder. Probably isn't advisable. Which really probably isn't advisable. But that's actually good because literally anybody else could copy the folder, and because it's a flake, everything is tied together. So I can do home manager switch flake dot, and it just works. Like it just works. I have pretty much everything in home.nix. As you can see, this is all bad. All my aliases are awful. And my Vim habits are quite poor. So we want to edit what windows look like. Decoration. Rounding. We want no rounding or almost no rounding? Oh, okay. We'll give that just 0. Active opacity 0.66 is good. Drop shadow false, I like that. Blur. I wonder if we make the blur size larger, if that'll make it seem blurrier, because my computer is cooking itself trying to do 3 passes. So the optimizations are good. Visuals, general, border size. I have this thing. I like even numbers. I like it when numbers are even. But 2 is not a border width I want. I want it to be thinner. I want a border width of 1, but I don't want to let myself have a border width of 1. If that makes sense. We'll try it. Right quit, and then one of my aliases is switch to flake. Does the same thing as home manager switch -- flake dot, except instead of dot it's // files / so you can run it from anywhere, which is nice. Okay. Why is our background looking so square? Also, I don't know what these artifacts are from. If you could tell me, that might be nice. Okay. The stream is healthy. Nice. I wonder how much RAM this is using. We're going to clear, then we're going to neofetch. I'm surprised it's using so little RAM. Like, honestly, that is incredibly impressive to me. I want to use a different terminal, I think. Okay. Give me a moment. Right now I'm just, sharing this in a couple of other Discord servers I'm in. We got, where's the self-promotion channel? Is there no self-promotion channel? That would make me sad. Okay, that's fine. We will do it elsewhere. Yeah, so if you give me a moment and just distributing the link to the stream. That makes any sense. Hopefully I'll get a couple of viewers. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm actually in a NixOS server. I wonder if there's a self-promotion channel. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that there is. It's actually really sad. It's actually really sad. I've distributed the link to a variety of servers. Now we are, as I was saying, we are going to switch to Flake. And that. So now our corners are nice and square, nice and prim. But if you look, our waybar up here is not as pretty. I should have like a zoom thing or pulls up like a magnifying glass so you can see more detail. I don't know what these fragments are from. We're going to then nvim home.next. We got to go into our waybar configuration. Hyperpaper, audio, programs.waybar. Yeah, pulse audio. Why is pulse audio in programs.waybar? Oh, because I have it at top. I have my my volume is actually controlled by scrolling, and it is in binary. So it's my battery life. If I unplug it, you'll see my battery life go down, and that's nice. Anywho, height 30. We fine with 30. Spacing 6. Okay, so I actually need to then go check out waybar configuration, because I don't know what specifically I need to change. Waybar, current features. That's a lot of features. That is a lot of features. Building dependencies. So somewhere in here there's a how to configure. Maybe resources? Here's the default config. Width, layer, position. I don't want those things. Okay. Waybar configuration. /wiki/configuration. That seems promising. Okay. We got layer, output, position, height. Spacing, gaps in between different modules, okay. Actually, we should have it entirely clear so that the modules are floating and the modules are nice and rounded. I think I've seen quite a few people do that. Like if we go to Reddit, what do I search? I don't spend very much time on Reddit, but go to this red. It's not called a red. I'm thinking like dread. You can see some people are very basic, but like this sort of thing. Like, why are there so many arch furries? But a lot of people just have just floating. Ooh, I like workspaces on the left. That's an interesting idea. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah. It's interesting how... Okay, I'm getting distracted. That's a nice background. That's a wide monitor. Wow. I honestly just don't have any monitors. I just use my computer. Okay, so mode spacing. Exclusion. Oh, I forgot. Everything's in CSS. Oh, that's nasty. Okay. Waybar. Configuration CSS. NixOS. Okay, we're just gonna style equals, and then it wants a list of strings. Okay. Or where each new line is a string. I need to sneeze. 1 moment. Okay. So. One moment. Sorry, I'm a little bit congested. I have to do things, but. Okay, so if we look at settings right there, we want settings, we're going to do style equals there. I haven't done any. Oh, that doesn't. Function shift $. That should work. Equals. Okay. So basically in Nix, 2 single quotes in a row make every single line quotes. Oh my goodness, styling. Style equals window hashtag waybar. What did it have there? Background? Okay. So it's literally just like it's literally just like CSS. Is that what I'm getting? Background transparent. Border. Background transparent. Border none. Okay, now we are going to switch to Flake. Okay. So what I would normally do is actually straight up just one moment. Straight up just exit out of hyprland and restart it again to rerun waybar. Like, I don't think if I just went waybar, I'm gonna clear and then waybar. Does that work? I don't think that works. Yeah, that doesn't work. Like, we might just have 2 instances of waybar now. Yeah, it's straight up just not working. That kind of sucks. You know? Whatever. I wonder if there's a way to show the clock in binary. The issue is truly that the only way to restart waybar is to exit out of hyprland And because hyprland is, you know, pretty much my desktop, that won't work. Yeah, so that's... Oh. Waybar doesn't exist anymore. Waybar. Expected a valid selector? Jerk. 1.6 expected a valid selector. So if we go into home.next, see what we did wrong. Invalid selector, yapping about. Background transparent. Border, none. I see no problems with background transparent, you know? Border, maybe it wants, like, border bottom. You could, switch to flake. This will take a minute. Okay. One moment. Okay. We'll see if I just put in a, I think, much larger Discord server. Yay, it connects. Anywho. So now, if we run waybar, expected a valid selector. Maybe I just did something stupid and forgot, like, a semicolon or something. Where did it go? Window $waybar. What issue does it have with that? It shouldn't have any issue with that. It's literally what they have in here. I don't know. I don't know why there would be any issue with that. $, curly bracket built-ins.read file. $, curly bracket built-ins.read file space $. New file, and then we have quotes. $pkgs.waybar. pkgs.waybar. Etc. xdg waybar style.css. etc xdg waybar style.css. And that should be the end of that, right? Switch to flake. That's home manager switch flag flake dot. That's what that stands for. In the meantime, what else do we have to do? We fixed the square corners thing. Better wallpaper. I think this wallpaper is perfect. You know? Waybar, please work this time. 329.6 expected a valid selector. CSS file config /waybar/style.css. What kind of problem do you got at line 329 at 6? We're gonna a valid selector waybar. I don't know if NixOS is specific. It needs to be specific. Oh, I don't know what that was. I think I accidentally looked up on my history. Okay, what is that? Yeah, that's history. Home manager. This person is a different issue. Okay. We're going to switch over here and then home.nix again. I'm gonna go 100 down. Go back up, because, woo, inefficiency. I don't know what that line does. I will be real with you. Is this supposed to be window $sign waybar, or is it like... No, it's window hashtag waybar. Oh, okay, I still need to switch to Flake. I should update Flake too, just make everything up to date, make sure that that's good, and then push it to GitHub. Okay. Okay. Now we run waybar. Requested height 30 is less than the minimum height 34 required by the modules. You can shut up. I'm sorry, that was rude. How do I... So currently if we look at these modules, they're like entirely like clear. That might be an issue. I don't have any sort of... Oh, bro, this formatting is awful right now. Oh, I think it's because I might have... I need this line. I'm gonna push you to the back. Because I can... I could figure it so that I can super shift. What do I need? I actually want to add me some. Oh, that's a bad idea. That'll be a loop. That's no good. Okay. Anywho. And no, we have to cd into .files and vim.nix. Go 100 down. And we have to Shift O, $. We got built-ins dot read file. Read file, and then we have quotes, I believe, $, pkgs.waybar, etc. xdg waybar style to CSS. pkgs.waybar /etc/xdg /waybar/styles.css. I haven't done CSS in forever. We'll put a close on that. Escape. WQ. Now we're going to switch to Flake. Oh, did I legitimately just accidentally delete that? That might be an oopsie on my part. It is XDG, right? Etc. XDG waybar styles.css. pkgs.waybar. pkgs.waybar, etc. XDG waybar styles.css. Oh, it's style.css. Whew, okay. I was like, okay. They're getting it from the store, but switch to Flake. Yeah, I have a Flake system with Home Manager in it as well. I wonder. So NixOS server that I'm in, that would probably be probably wow, 4 GB of RAM. Whatever will I do? Port pings. I wonder. Where am I? Okay. Oh, I have somebody watching. That's like actually pretty exciting. Yeah. So, yeah, so this is the to-do list. Oh, I removed that. That's good. Call me basic, but I still use the arrow keys in Neovim. Yeah, I want to work on. Don't want to try switching to Alacrity. I had issues with it earlier. Let's do that. Alacrity for NixOS. That's an egregious type. That's an egregious typo. But whatever. Alacrity. We got. But the issue. No, I don't know if I had issues with Alacrity. I had issues with Dark Tile. I was like, that seems like a really pretty that seems like a really pretty manager, but it wasn't, because it didn't work. It just had like a little window here, I didn't feel like figuring it out, so I'm still using Kitty, even though it has so many more features than Kitty does. I have pretty much everything in my home.nix folder. It's pretty basic, honestly. How do Shift-O, Alacrity, escape, and now we will switch to Flake. So what switch to Flake does is if we go into dot files, if we look, basically what switch to Flake does is it just it does the fancy thing. So whenever I update home.nix or configuration.nix or my wallpaper or whatever in dot files, it just refreshes that. It switches to the system to that. I don't know if you know how NixOS works, but pretty much you centralize your configuration a lot. The whole idea is you have centralized configuration, and if you have a set of configuration files that works, it will work on any NixOS system that runs the same version, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Or even one that doesn't, if your files are from something newer. So you can see if I go to the bottom here. Well, that's interesting. That's actually a little irritating. If we go into configuration.nix, I have no idea who you are, random viewer, but if you go into configuration.nix, you can see system.state version here. Basically, you can update that, so I can make this 24.11 to make it unstable. But so you can update forward like that, but updating back is unadvisable. So this is the internet. I've never done it. Oh, I lost my VR. That's sad. Okay. Alacrity. Let's go. Switch to Flake. We'll see how that works. I don't know about Alacrity features or anything. Like, does it have clickable links or something? I don't know. Okay. So I have Alacrity installed, but I want to make it my default for everything. So what I have to do now is I need to go down. Ooh, I love this color scheme. Go down into here, Alacrity. Alright, quit. That should be fine. Right now we switch to Flake. I'm just gonna see clickable links. Oh, nice. That's really cool, actually. Yes, I do want to close that window. Thank you very much. Yeah, so anywho, that's nice. So now if we close this, we should be able to open a new terminal window, and it should be Alacrity, right? That's exciting. Oh, look how pretty and muted the colors are. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, so we have successfully switched to Alacrity, and that is very good. We're gonna see about closing it. Let's go. Okay, so that's something that I didn't like, is if it was running something. Like now it's running something if I close it. Let's go. So Alacrity just lets you close it, which is nice. Yeah, so we're going to Alacrity NixOS configuration with Home Manager. Da dum bum 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 ba da dum ba dum bum 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 ba da dum. We'll search my NixOS, see if Alacrity is like built in as a program, because that would be very convenient. Because currently I have it as a package. Home Manager programs, Alacrity enable, Alacrity settings. Yeah, that's actually beautiful. Okay. So we will cd into .files. One moment. I gotta make sure that my audio is still working. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. Good, just make sure my audio still works. That could actually be just a touch higher, I think. A touch, just a touch louder. That's output. We want input devices. We'll just turn that, adjust the slightest bit up. Hopefully it's not like blown out or anything. So now we got Alacrity actually does that by default. So if we go into nvim home.nix, instead of installing Alacrity as a package, we can install it as a program. We'll, I don't know, do that below bash. We got programs.alacrity. We'll enable that. And then there's alacrity.enable. Then we have settings. We got, okay. So is it as simple as it seems? Configuration. Man 5 Alacrity, or by looking at the website. I don't have man pages installed, which is kind of silly of me. Whoa, my computer's burning up. That's probably fine. We can continue to lighten its work by going down and making enabled equals, I don't have very good control of them yet. Enable equals false. Switch to flake. This will take a minute. Okay, so now it's just straight transparency. And that's pretty nice. Okay. Now what are we gonna do? So now our Alacrity settings, I can just RT. Okay. Close that. So one of the things I don't like is if we look, when I close this, note the left side of this window. It'll sort of pop off the screen. Just momentarily like that. That bugs me to no end. So that's something that I need to fix. So if we go into hyprland, we want hyprland Bezier config. Configuring animations, general. Curves, that's what I want. Bezier equals name XO, YO, X1, Y1. We found here. Sure, okay. Ooh. That's fun. Call me basic, but this is fun. That seems like it could be good. 0.6.1401. So if we nvim home.nix, nvim home.nix, go like 100 down probably. That wasn't at all enough. We should have a Bezier here. We'll just honestly delete the whole line. And Bezier is 0.6, 0.1401. And then we will switch to Flake. Okay, so that took a little while, but now our I really like that actually. Like, that's nice. Anyway, speeds up, but then just sort of eases into it. Oh shoot, okay. That was what I was using. We'll cd back into .files. So, Alacrity configuration is now there. Like, look at that. I open this and it's like, that's really nice. It's quite nice. Ooh, that's a lot of presets. Wow. Okay. Anywho, I'm getting distracted. Alacrity configuration. Configuration. Actually, wallpaper. How do you get... Where do I find wallpapers? Reddit. Okay. Above 25 minimum resolution. Portrait wallpapers, no hate speech, racism, sexism, etc. Okay. I don't know what type of thing I'm looking for. Ooh, that looks pretty. And it's the right resolution for me, too. 1920 by 1080. Banana. That's nice. That's really funny. I'm not really into Dune, honestly. I want something like nice and pink. Nice and pink would be nice. Ooh, Starship though. Why are we lagging so much? I don't think I'm using that much RAM. I'm using a lot of RAM. Oh dear. That's fine, I got a lot of RAM, so I see no problems with that. Why would you use XFCE when you could use Wayland? Seriously, Xorg is tired. Why would you still choose to use that when you could use Wayland? Ooh, car. Ah, yes. My July 2024 wallpaper. That's what I need. I'm already halfway through. This looks like Apple. That's nice. Ah, yes. I love it when my wallpapers are squished vertically. That is AI generated. That's what that is. Okay. See, I have no idea what I'm looking for. This seems like a good place to start. Okay. This website's not going to be very helpful, unfortunately. This could be nice. They're honestly really boringly colored, unfortunately. On phone wallpapers and iPad wallpapers in here. Excuse me. Sorry. My computer's not pleased at me. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know. I'm just looking for wallpapers at the moment. Let me know if you'd like me to do something else, because honestly, I'm tired of this myself. That's pretty. I don't actually know where to look for a good wallpaper. Like, where do I find a good wallpaper? I think that's just a meme format. That's fun. That's an arcade. Anywho, I'm getting distracted. We need to configure Alakitty. Alakitty, Lo Siento. So, look at all of those artifacts as I move my mouse around. That's horrible. Interestingly, they go away when I so much as click. Actually, I don't need configuration for that, I don't think. I already set my curves. Let's see. We got a better Bezier. We need a better wallpaper still. Do you have any recommendations for that? Honestly, I don't feel like configuring Alakitty. Bash aliases. Push to get. Yep. I need to work on that. So let's see, we want NixOS bash function config. Because I don't know how to do functions in the moment, because I know nothing about bash. I don't know why I'm on Nix, but I don't know anything about bash. So I'm just simple bash function in home manager. Where's the best place to add this? Init extra. Init extra, and if we go to my NixOS.com, search bash, we left. That's a little sad. Home manager. When does bashrc run? I honestly don't know. Okay. So, analytics. Wow, I had 2 viewers at 2 points in time for, oh my goodness. That's nice, I got 2 views. That's pretty good. Better than nothing. Okay. So bash rc. Yeah, so I want to bash rc extra. Is that also for tsh home manager tsh dot we don't want init extra tsh dot it appears that there are actually a lot of built-in settings for that, which is nice. Okay. Okay. I have returned. Okay, so one moment. Okay. I'm like fully back. So I need to work on not just bash aliases, but also bash functions. Just gotta write that just in case. Oh, I need to sneeze. I'll be fine. I keep making the mistake of leaving my ring on when I wash my hands, because then it's just really uncomfortable. Like, I should just take the ring off before I use the restroom in the future. Okay, so we got Neovim.nix. Okay. I don't think I need kitty at all anymore. Honestly, like, I simply do not think that is necessary. ZSH, we can have ZSH, I should just search ZSHRC, that would be faster. ZSHRC. Okay. ZSH. ZSHenv. Init extra. Extra commands. Okay, so that is in fact exactly what I want. So if we go into, I hate all these artifacts. CSH, and if we do init extra, init extra, and for bash, because we want bash to have the same thing. So for bash, I want to search bash rc. Home manager, bash rc extra. That's what we want. If I go into my live stream, I should. How do I get 5 viewers? That's nice. Not like viewers, but views. That's actually pretty sad. 1 concurrent viewers. Chat rate is abysmal. We want to add some managing moderator. Cool. And also pin that message. Okay, so that's pretty fun. We're gonna switch bash RC extra. So for bash, we want to bash RC extra equals, and actually we'll just have a we want to do what? Term RC. We'll just call it term RC. Term RC. And that'll be in our let. My aliases equals that, and then we also want, oops, I needed to do Shift O. Shift O, puts a line above. Term RC, term for terminal, equals switch to flake. We'll make sure that's all fine before we spend any time configuring. Because if that's not fine, then we want to nip it in the bud, so to speak. Okay. That's a lot of work. Why can't I have my moderation account do that? Oh, because it's on mobile, and mobile is awful. Why is that button literally in my way? Like, it's useless to me. I don't want it to be there. Can I right-click that? I have to replace the pinned message. Sure. Message pinned. Okay. Anywho, as I was saying, you're not like me. No. Like me loud, you're not like me. Am I allowed to sing like copyrighted music on here? I wonder. I don't know. We will. Okay. Define bash function. Yeah, I pretty much don't know anything about bash. Function name, commands. Function name, commands. Let me know you're not like me. Okay. Bash function variables. but I want to get things from users. I think it's $1 arguments. So, yeah. There's the function's name, so that's not what I want. So I want $1 because I want to take one input. Because right now I'm working on writing better commands, and so we want function push flake, and so we want that to then be cd to dot files, git add everything, git commit -m $1 git push github main github main. That's the end of that, and then I don't know if there's a semicolon. There's probably a semicolon. It's bash. Okay. Now we're going to dd push flake there. We are going to switch to flake. I should have switched to flake commit it. So every time I change something, it commits. Is there an issue with too many commits on GitHub? Don't believe there to be. I'm literally the only person watching my stream. That's a little bit sad. Okay. So now we're going to push flake. Well, we need a new session. Push flake. What should the message be? Functional push flake command. Oh, oops. We want that to be in quotes. Okay. So if we go to GitHub, this is my GitHub, by the way. If we look, functional. They all just say functional. I wonder if there's any sensitive information in here. Device. Yeah, I don't think there is. Do not modify this file. Why we're not, you know? Okay. So, but we want to... Okay, but... Anywho, delete that line. We can write it. Okay. The computer's still dying. I wonder what sort of Linux task manager CLI. It's an Ubuntu. HTOP, interesting. Okay, so we'll try HTOP. HTOP home manager. HTOP dot enable. Okay. So we'll nvim home.nix programs.htop enable equals true, and then settings is empty. Switch to Flake. You really got to clear this terminal. It's really unfortunate looking. I'm probably just absolutely cooking my poor little computer with the bitrate I'm streaming it. CSH HTOP. Oh, actually, we'll clear first and then HTOP-T. Ooh, okay. Okay. I have time for 3 hours now. This is not helpful to me. Like, the way that NixOS hashes everything, like, it's nice, but it's not actually that helpful to me. I want to collapse all of these. I'm certain it's easy to do that, and I just don't know how, but honestly, this works for me. Interesting. So this lies. When it says nothing's using any CPU, because clearly they're not doing anything right now or something. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how to interpret this. But we will quit. I wonder what the normal version looks like. Oh, it opens by default in tree mode now. That's nice. I'm so glad I don't need to use any swap space. Like, I have enough RAM, I could just not do that. Which is nice. No, that's it for now.